Hello, Newfield. I am so happy to see you today. So today our final project is finally coming up. So I'm going to give you a whole week to finish it up. And what I need you to do is that you're going to take a picture of it. See the lovely camera? And then you're going to email it to me. You've got my email at school, so I want you to email it to me. You saw that lovely little letter that I wrote with the @ That's for the email. So what I want us to do today is I want you to think about the animal you researched. Go back and look in the books that you read. What did you learn about it? So if I look back over here, I can see that a frog is an amphibian, right? So when I create my animal, I'm going to have my frog living in water and land. Do you see the water and land? That's because I'm thinking it's an amphibian. Oh, well, what did it eat? Well, what did it eat? Let me go back. It used to eat algae when it was little. And I'm going back. And I have my little tadpoles eating the algae. And who ate the fish? Who ate the frog? Well, it was the fish. So they're my fish. So I'm going back and looking at everything that I have learned. Now, I need to remember what the cycle was of who ate who. So I might have to go back and look at the life cycle of an animal. And remember that everybody kind of eats everybody at some point in time. And you might need to go back. So in my case, I'm reflecting it here by having the tadpoles are eaten by the fish. The fish might eat a fly sometimes, because some fish fly out of the water and eat fish. That's something I learned. Then my frog eats the fish, and then the snake eats the frog, and then the bird eats the snake. So I've created that. Now, some of you are going to have to think about the life cycle of a fish or of whatever animal that you did. In my case, I'm representing the life cycle because I've got the little eggs right here, those little black dots. I don't know if you can see them there, but they're there. Those are the eggs. Then we've got the tadpoles, and as they start changing, and then we finally have the frog. So all that is represented in my animal research project. Now, first and second graders, you are going to mix match your animal, and you're going to do a little bit different. So if I take this frog and mix it up with another animal that I researched, which could be the butterfly, now I have a really cool frog butterfly. Do you see my frog butterfly? Well, you have to tell me, what would it eat? So you might just make it this way and tell me, well, it lives near a pond. But you might also tell me that it might eat a fly, and there's my fly, my little fly there. So whatever you decide, you're going to show me that, and I'm going to be very excited to see that. Now, I would love for you to label. I'm putting my labels back because labels are so important. I'm going to have you ask you to label, and I will go through each one of the projects. I took pictures of them so that you can see what they look like. I will see you just keep watching the video, and you will see that I'll go from kinder and I'll say what you need to do. Then I'll go to first grade, second, third, and fourth. I'll break it all up for you. Okay? No fields. So here are some of the supplies that you're going to be using. I took Play-Doh, grass from Easter baskets. I took carton eggs, toilet paper rolls, tissue paper, crayons, markers, my scissors. Can you see the cardboard boxes that I kind of cut up? So some of these are the supplies that you're going to be able to use. If you don't have any of these, you can draw it for me on a piece of paper and take a picture and email it to me. I do hope that you do get to do it, though, if possible. And now we're going to go into kindergarten. Kindergarten is going to choose one of the animals or research, and it's going to make it, and then it's going to show me where it lives and label it, because kindergartners are good at labeling. So here is my frog living on a lily pad in a pond of water, because that's where frogs live. Now we're going to be moving into first grade. First grade is going to choose two of the animals that they researched, and they're going to mix them up. and show me where they live. You can choose where they live and label it. You can choose where they live based on what you research. So here is my frog butterfly living on a flower, because that's what butterflies do. And there's a little fly for the frog. Butterfly. Second grade, you're going to mix them all up. And you're going to show me where they're going to live, same as first grade. And you're going to show me what they eat. And you're going to label it. So what you're going to see is that I have my butterfly frog living on top of flowers. So they can jump or fly from one flower to the other. And they can take the nectar, but they can also eat the bugs, in this case, a fly. Can you see that? Now we're going to third grade. Third grade, you're going to mix your animal, take your animal and show me its environment, what it eats, who eats it, and what it looks like as a baby. Make sure that you label it. Fourth grade, you're doing the same thing, except that you're going to be writing 2 paragraphs. Same thing as third grade, but you're going to be writing 2 paragraphs to explain about your animal, because as you're moving into fourth, fifth grade, you need to know how to write well. So that's the difference. So this is what it's going to look like for third and fourth grade. You can see that my frog is going to be able to eat the fly, who's going to be eaten by the snake, and then is going to be eaten by the bird. Now, you also see tadpoles. Can you see the little tadpoles? They're yellow, and they're going to be eaten by fish, who then will be eaten by, that can eat the frog, the mosquito, who then will be eaten by the frog, then by the snake, and then again by the bird. So that's kind of what I want you to show me. And I've got tadpoles because they're the babies of the frogs. And finally, don't forget to take a picture and email it to me. This is really important. You've got my email, and you can also put it on Google Classroom and send it to me through Google Classroom. So I will let you go. And I enjoy you. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.